Hey guys, what's going on? Trevor here. Box number 2. Cracked the first one a couple days ago. Back at it again with another one. I know I'm getting at least 3 more tomorrow because I have a tournament at the same store. And last time we opened this, Yasuo alternate art was pretty much the only hit. No foil runes, none of the thing. Pretty sure it was a dud box, but gonna be selling most of the cards that I opened back to the store anyway to fund this addiction. Let's get well on our way. This time around, I'm just gonna skip through a lot of the commons and kind of dud cards. Didn't really get a chance to study this out. I looked over it a couple times, but haven't played any games for the last few days. Did a chaos draft instead for Magic, but that was kind of about it. Hopefully this video is going to be a lot shorter than last time. Really just trying to see what goodies I can rip out of here. I heard it's 1 hit per box. I will count the RUNE as another hit because apparently they're going in Hong Kong and in China stores for around, I want to say 20 to 25 USD per, and these boxes are costing me around 60 USD. So I do consider those to be quite the hit if they pay for nearly half the box. Ooh, Victor. Not really that special, right? Because they already come in the box, but another thing I did realize was apparently the first big hit is actually in the very front of the hits. So I guess that's kind of a hit. Volibear is cool. But yeah, Victor, Volibear, there he is. Nice. 12 mana Volibear. Could probably put him in the deck. I have the Misfortune deck proxied in English, so it is a little bit of a hassle me playing against Chinese players with their cards, but I'll probably switch it up. Maybe unproxy a little bit. It does clash with the rules though, where I'm gonna have cards from 2 separate languages, but it should be fine. Cleave Ari. Okay. Bullet time. Okay, so I actually love this card because it is a flat out answer. Once you get to 9 with the Misfortune Aura deck, you slam this bad boy and you should pretty much be golden. I have died to it a lot and I've killed a lot of people with it. No one really expects it. The 1 mana is just coming in out of nowhere. Good players will definitely anticipate and maybe try to play around it. I realize how to play around it, but very, very solid card. Definitely a money card if I'm looking to sell it back in. This is like Bashing Heads. Forgot what the name was. Something like that. You can hide it, stun both one of your units and one of the opponent's units, I think. Grand Stratagem. Ooh. And there is a nice, really nice, pretty rune. I don't know if you can see the texture on it. It's like lines, like a diamond, encircling the icon. Really sick stuff. So this is like a massive hit. And this is the Lee Sin signature spell. Forgot what it does, but very, very cool nonetheless. I've been, again, very, very impressed by the art on these cards. I think because Magic is my other main game, Wizards of the Coast definitely has a few things that he could learn from the art of these cards and just how freaking pretty they are. Don't know what this is. Probably, if I had to guess, reaction or action. Give 2 units plus 2 might. Shen. And then Poppy signature spell. Is it a signature spell? Probably not. It's probably just a Poppy art spell. I think it would say a little bit more if it was a signature spell. Very, very cool though. I have a friend who has been playing League for a long time and has been really into card games. But for some reason, he didn't really want to step into Riftbound and spend money on it yet. Or just full dive. And he said the reason why was because there just weren't enough Shadow Isles cards. He's a really big Shadow Isles fan. And a lot of the champions just haven't been released yet. But they're going to be releasing a lot of sets. At least in the next year or so. You know, really releasing set 2, set 3, set 4, and so on and so forth. We already got product information on set 2. Anyway, Marauder, right? Moving dudes. And then Heimer? In vain. Cool. Very, very cool. Feels like more often than not, there's at least one cool unit. Like actual, factual game character per pack. If that is the case for at least a good 80% of the packs, I think that's really, really cool. People who don't necessarily know how to play the game or just opening packs for fun, you know, there is like that part of the booster fun is actually recognizing the characters, right? Dog gets back a unit. It's like a gate, so it's a gear, right? Forgot what it does exactly. And then this is Karthus. Costs 1 less for each card in trash, I believe. So for 6. You'll be happy playing it as a 5 mana. I don't think you'll be happy playing it as a 6 mana. You have to pay the power. And then anything below that is gravy. But it really is just a vanilla creature. So I don't think it's that good. Unless there is like an insane self-mill strategy down the road. And even then it's just vanilla. So I can't really see it doing enough. But I don't know shit. Because I really only play one deck. And I haven't really been studying the meta that much. Don't know what this battlefield does. But there's a Chiana. Whatever. I think this is... You can hide one more hidden card. I could be very wrong. But I could also be very right. And I love this card. 7 mana, pay 1 power, 7 might, accelerate. When this comes in, give creatures... -3 might. I'm not sure if it's to just one particular battlefield. I think it's to all. There is a big difference between the two, but I'm willing to put my money on that. It's -3 might to all. But also, again, I could be very, 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 very wrong about that. We've opened so many goodies. Like, do you look at this? Do you look at this? We still have, this is pack number 7. 8, 9, 10, or I can't count. 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, this is pack 8. We have 4 more packs afterwards. And there's already so much stuff. I know a bunch of them are just full commons. But still really cool. See, nonetheless, this is something to do with Legion, I believe. I did play the Victor deck a couple times, so I recognize this. Yes, and I've pulled this before. And then there's Lee Sin. Cool. That Teemo card. Teemo-S card, right? With the mushrooms and the... It's probably a goodies thing. You get to pick. Maybe 1 of 3 modes. I do remember seeing the card. I just, again, still not as well versed with all the cards as I would like. The English openings will definitely be a lot different. They'll also be a lot longer. Because each box is twice the amount of packs as these Chinese so-called fat packs. I literally was messaging and calling the store, and they do call it fat packs. Straight up fat packs. Forgot what this does. Carnivorous Snapjaw. Very nice. Oh, and Volibear. Very, very nice. These two pair up so well. Was thinking of actually playing this in my Misfortune deck. I currently don't. Playing the 7 mana steal any card. Volibear. 1 copy of MF as the legend. And then the Debun Predator. Those are pretty much my creatures right now. But Snapjaw is fine. I don't actually like it that much because the current meta decks, Lee Sin and Kaisa, they both have very efficient ways of just answering it. Lee Sin specifically. Kaisa, I forgot if Kaisa has like instant speed ways. I think she does, but she would probably be losing out on a little bit of card advantage. But she's also fine with that. Challenge is nice. Challenge is very, very nice. Speaking of Kaisa, and this, I believe, is the alt art. Darius. Yes, for sure Darius, right? Whenever you play a second card, you ready? That's cool. Very, 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 very pretty. Different foiling than the Yasuo. I mean, I can still see it, but it's just not as clear. This just feels... Okay, well, there it is. There's the shine. Like, you see... Yeah, now it's the same thing with the diagonal. Yeah, that's cool. If we can get one more hit, one more big hit. I don't know if it's possible to get 2 alternate arts in a box, but I can't complain. This box is already better than the previous box, as I get the alternate and also another rune out of it. Honestly, I could not tell you for the life of me what this is. That's pretty though. Malzahar? Warwick. Yeah. I wonder if the stats, the pull rates, are the exact same. Like, if I look at the back of the box, right, and it tells me the pull rates, do I just times 2 everything when I'm looking at the English boxes with twice the amount of packs? I wonder if the math just linearly lines up. Stack deck. This is... your other units have assault. Yeah, I remember looking at this quite a bit because Volibear was thinking about playing this. You play this on 4, you just get to play without sucking any power effectively because you're ramping 1. Karma. Caitlyn. See, so it's just like so many actual League characters. It's so cool, man. I didn't really play League that much. I only played Mundo, but watching Arcane and just there's a lot of media outside of League of Legends game itself. For people to become enfranchised with the entire universe. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. As you can see, every single box is full of goodies. Even if I do separate them all, and I take out the foil comments, it's still so much stuff. So much stuff. Probably do it right now. Still gotta get used to the rarities. So the diamonds are like the rares, and then the pentagons are the mythics. Like if I was to explain league terms, and then overnumbered, right? Or not overnumbered. These are overnumbered and also just like the best of the best. Wow, I'm just looking at this again. There's like, I can feel where the lines. I can feel these lines. Dude, that's sick. This is sick. Damn, dude. Work again, Malzahar. I still gotta figure. I'm gonna put this aside. I'm actually just oddly very curious about what exactly the heck that card does. And also what this card does. So pretty. Okay, and also bullet time is a pentagon. Interesting. Ari, Darius, Volibear. Sick. And also, Darius. Okay, well, thank you guys all so much for watching and checking out the channel. I will be doing more of these as I am planning at least 3 more rips and just selling the cards back to the store and hopefully just continuing on with this adventure and all these fun financial losses. See you in the next one.